matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome, everyone, to Dublin Stadium in the spectacular, beautiful country of Ireland. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cyclones ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will come out first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Johnson looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Cyclones offense will go to work for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
And that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying to get the corner. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
and you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Beck saved his best for last in 2024. 4 touchdowns to seal a classic Pop-Tart Bowl win. Unfrosted, still better. This year he's going to have to get used to some new receivers, and they're going to need some guys to step up, David.
Unfrosted, absolutely not better first. That
breaks into the open. Got the first down. Looking for more. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Quick strike complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. From the gun, the running back has it. Quick with the spin move. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's got 42 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. And the Cyclones line it up with a 1st and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll go to the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Irvin. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wildcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Sets up the screen. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the boot, looking for his man. Grabbed in the middle. It's Oakland. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Wildcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Going for 6. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Turning it on! And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite now as we crank it up in the 2nd. The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Sowell. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Here's the pressure. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Cyclones will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll try the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Blasted as he lets it go. That's caught. It's Oakley. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. He's now up to 52 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive 1st half here in this season opener. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Edwards. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Pass play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Rushes on him. With the catch, it's Edwards. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back to pass, it's Beck. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Back to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back and leads it. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Johnson looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 35. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Oakland. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starting this 3rd quarter on the ground. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it to the right here. Runs through the tackle. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Cyclones are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Works the middle. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. On the run, it's Edwards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. There he goes. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Quick release on the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Kansas State! And that one will give them the lead.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Wide receiver comes in motion. He'll take it himself. They get it into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man, it's Hansen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On a little time, lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the first down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move there. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. From the gun. Give on the inside.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Johnson wants to throw it. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds his tight end. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor. Both are trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fights off a defender.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. The give on the option. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Johnson looking to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Cyclones have their offense in high gear. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. To the air, it's Beck. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. A full dive to haul that one in. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. He's looking to throw. gets dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They want that clock to run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Johnson wants to throw it. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're facing a 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.